I have the best philosophy of life you could ever imagine. Just don't die.
No. If
I
something
don't
bad
know,
is going on,
sweetheart.
just stop it. It's that simple.
Are you
Yes,
bleeding
yes,
out?
you're sitting there.
Just
Yes, you're sitting
stop.
there bleeding out
Just,
from your heart
just
being torn
stop.
out.
I
Just
mean,
stop bleeding. Just stop.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta
get some
do.
help.
The
Oh, look,
simplest
I'm having a
process
heart
in the
attack. Well,
world.
just stop that. I mean, that's bad.
Having a
Knock
heart
it
Stop
off.
attack.
What the hell?
I mean, come on. Who do you think you are?
Come on.
Some
Yeah,
Come
fountain
on.
of
Stop
blood
being dramatic. Come on.
endless or
Come on.
something?
freaking get some life alert, will you?
I can't get up. God, that is such an old meme.
And
That's
roll
freaking
over
older than
onto your
me.
stomach, do a push up, and stand up.
So yes, you guys are
Oh.
in Valaki currently.
Yes.
Lucky.
Yes, if I remember correctly, we have like 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna assume 2 because she
2 or
didn't seem
3,
that
something
generous.
like that. I don't
Yeah,
remember
she
exactly.
didn't seem that generous to give us the to go and what we got is we got a point of most importance being Van Rictus
Yeah.
Van Rick.
over on
Rick.
V, hilariously.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
V for Van.
Yep.
Was that mere coincidence, John? Or was there actual
I have
reason
no
behind
idea.
it?
I have no idea.
Oh, so that in the actual book.
Yeah. I didn't. I did not make this map.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Why are you
and now
changing
I'm
that
like,
text again, Maddie?
I think
Oh
she
no,
wants to
this has
hide it.
been there. I deleted the other one.
Oh, okay. You deleted
Which
the
one is
gigantic
she
one.
changing?
Another one of the
She said-
Dimitresque texts.
Yes.
Yeah. The absolute giant one that took up about an eighth of the map.
Oh,
The whole top
that one.
portion.
Make it bigger again.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Stop it.
That's a lot of M's. Mm.
I'm just gonna move it up to the top of the map, okay?
There we go.
There you go.
Give me your. I love how that unintentionally fits in a sentence. Give me Dimitrescu or give me Dimitrescu or give me Death Barovia.
Anyways, what would you guys like to do in Valaki? It is the morning after you got your long
I
rest
think I
last
remember
night.
we were going to get some sleep, and I do not remember us getting. And I do not remember us rolling for our midnight escapades that we're all good at during long rest.
Oh yeah. I forgot to do rest actions last time. Yeah, what would you
let's
guys
see
like
here.
to do for rest actions?
Oh, I need to
Macabre.
Alright, make the check.
Okay.
I don't remember what that check was.
Let's see here. I don't need
It's
to cook because we had
dexterity
a
and
bank,
proficiency.
didn't we? Let's see. So we had a banquet, didn't we?
Yes.
Yes.
So I don't need to cook.
Yep.
Lovely.
And
How
you're
about-
in town, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play chess.
Okay. Make your actually, don't make your relevant checks just yet.
Okay.
I found out about some really awesome chess rules. Who are you playing chess against?
Helios.
Okay.
And I need to remember how to.
It's /R, not R/.
Thank you.
This isn't
Oh, yeah.
Reddit.
R/1d20? What's that for?
That would be really funny, actually, if that was a thread. Like, what's it about? And then you read it, it's just all people not understanding how the D20 works.
Alright.
How to roll 20.
It would not. And you know what's the sad thing? It would not surprise me if that was actually a thing.
Alright, so how this works is there are 3 phases of chess. And it does different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, both of you need to make a check with your chess.
Okay. What ability score would that be?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Am I considered proficient in chess? Technically, no proficiency.
Okay, so just straight wisdom.
Okay. are D20 plus 3.
I know this doesn't really
That'd
matter,
be-
but it helps the stuff.
Honestly, though, I was just thinking you're like, am I technically proficient in chess? And then I imagined your dragon starts arguing with you. You can't be proficient in chess. And it
So
just turns into one of
Helios
those.
rolled
Like,
rolled a total of 10. So because
Alton starts with the Sicilian defense.
Turns into one of those rule arguments that lasts for half an hour. You know the one.
okay, so
We've all been there.
you just barely didn't you almost had Helios defeated in the opening phase, but just he managed to win. He managed to get through the opening phase without losing. I mean, not winning. Middle game phase. Brad, do you want to roll with advantage, or do you want Helios to roll with disadvantage?
I'll roll with advantage.
Okay. This doesn't really change much. It's just a nice bit of immersion.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I'll
fancier
get
stuff with it, but I
immersion.
don't really want to deal with it right
It
now.
helps me do the stuff I normally do before game, but I
Plus 2
couldn't
are
do today.
technically for Aldon. I didn't
Okay.
change the tag.
That's fine. So 15
Okay, now here's
versus.
D20 plus 2.
All right.
Wow.
You once again win the middle game phase. End game phase, same thing.
Okay, let's actually change it now.
I ended up working an action that I wasn't able to. And then the next thing I knew, I was like, holy crap! It's 7:50.
You can still roll with advantage or have Helios roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was
Not
just.
that it matters at this point, but still. No. So yeah, you defeat Helios easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a blitzkrieg, and that is possible, by the way. It is possible to win in the opening phase if you get the right rolls. It's possible to get a blitzkrieg or what's it called? A fool's open or something like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like a 2-move blitzkrieg.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. You move one pawn, and then your opponent moves a similar pawn, and then they move out their rook, and then they it's like 4 moves, and you pretty much move
One
4
I've seen
pieces.
like that is like you move a pawn and then they move one. It has to be a specific pawn, and then you like move the queen in and to
Yeah.
a diagonal. It's a checkmate, but the king can't go anywhere because you have all the other
Yeah,
pieces
no,
still in place.
exactly. You basically unleash the queen immediately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you win
There's-
against Helios. Vladimir, did
yes.
you ever make your check?
What? Oh, hang on.
Cobbler check.
Hoblin. What? Wait, hang on. I think I
They're
did.
trying to fix the shoes, and you had the R slash
Oh.
and slash instead of slash R.
Nat
Hey!
20. Forced marches just won't be a thing tomorrow. If you guys, you guys could travel the whole day and you wouldn't suffer a level of exhaustion if you wanted to.
I mean,
You would
I
still
already
suffer a level.
basically get done.
Actually, let me rephrase that. You would suffer a level of exhaustion from not sleeping, but you wouldn't suffer a level of exhaustion from continuing to march.
All right, so we can just.
And
like,
I think with
quickly
that roll,
cross
I
the
think
map.
I also put a hidden thing in my boot.
If you that would be a different camp action to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add a hidden
I already
compartment
took that
for
as an
shoe.
action. That just means I fixed everyone's shoes up. I can worry about giving myself hidden compartments later.
Actually, no. Let's do it like this. Let's not do it with you just get a really, really long march tomorrow. Let's say you get the normal extended march tomorrow, but it also lasts through to the next day.
All right.
So it lasts 2 days instead of 1, basically.
Yeah, it honestly makes sense because I think it's weird because I am sitting here wondering how much do people wear their shoes down if you need a cobbler to fix them every night.
Well, adventurers would wear their shoes down a lot.
Yeah, but I'm also a guy who walks quite regularly, and it still takes at least a month to start wearing down my shoes. But then again, that is modern day technology versus
I was about to
And
say
we
that.
have
That's modern day
composites.
shoes,
yeah.
not
And we also
medieval
have modern
shoes.
composites and synthetics and all that
By the
stuff.
way,
And
Anyways,
rubber.
Maddie and Spencer, what do you want your camp actions to be?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Trying to think.
you're talking to a guy who got lost like 4 times yesterday. I'm kind of not operating on all cylinders here.
I guess I'll
Hmm.
just strum my lyre.
Make a check to
If
see
I'm
how
not
good the music
careful.
is.
So it's just a performance check.
I'm looking at the
That's a
used
check
tool
with your
column.
lyre.
Like, gaming set is like the only one that does not have
Or
stuff.
if
Everything
you're
else does
proficient with
DC.
lyre, it's a charisma check. And if you're
Yeah, okay.
proficient with your lyre, then it's a charisma plus proficiency check.
Okay. So
like a performance check, but instead of it being performance, it's specifically are you proficient with the tool with the instrument you're playing.
yes.
All right.
It's average.
Oh, one of these days,
Okay.
Spencer has Smith's tools, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
One of these. Okay, are we going to need something in addition to Smith's tools to forge the silver onto
You would need
weapons?
a place to do it, and you're not going to be able to do that here.
Yeah, I assume a forge of some kind.
You wouldn't necessarily need like a fancy forge. You would just need a place you can make a fire, and you can't really do that in.
We
the
would need a
tavern
very
you're in.
fire and basically an iron pan or
Yeah.
pot.
Yeah. You can't
I'm
really
just-
do that in the tavern you're in. So
It's like, excuse me, would you mind if I set a giant fire here? I would mind that very much, thank you.
Well, if it had a chimney,
anyways,
Oh yeah. What was I gonna do? Vampires don't really attack. Okay, vampires are in this town, or at least vampires spawn. Do I keep watch, or is that like a non-issue?
can if you want to.
we're in what's her name's manor mansion.
No, you're
thing.
in the tavern.
No, we're
Yeah,
in the
we're in-
tavern.
we
That
went
lady
back to
did
the
not
tavern, that's
seem
right,
nice
that's right.
enough. That lady did not seem nice enough to give us lodging for the night.
No,
That's
not
right.
even close.
Yeah, no.
I forget
Like,
these things.
I would like to point
sometimes.
out that this lady explicitly told us that she plans to basically give children to Strahd if that's what he wants.
Oh, hold up.
The fact that we're helping her at all is honestly a sin.
I don't think
Well-
we're necessarily helping her. I mean, first of all, we were going to go
what's
talk to your
everyone's
buddy.
health at?
Yeah.
There we go. Is
I
someone
think
not at
everyone's
max health?
fine.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
we
at
did
max
just
health.
level up, Spencer. If you forgot, we
Right.
did just level up. So I
Yeah,
mean-
we did just level up. I thought I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
and I need to.
something.
and we did get a long rest
spells and
because
crap.
I have 4 hit dice and we're level 5.
Okay. What was I thinking of? You know what? No, that is besides the point. Oh, I gotta drink blood. Okay. I'll do that first.
Hang on.
I
I
think
know
I
I
still
rolled-
have
That's not a
some
camp
left.
action. You just do it.
I know I rolled.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
decent
I'm
last
just
night.
saying that I'm doing it so that to keep
Bad
myself
things don't happen.
accountable. Yeah, but so bad things don't accidentally happen. I
Okay.
drank the chicken's blood, but that's going to count for the morning.
Okay.
Let's
Like,
see.
some people have to take their medication. You have to drink your blood. Well, not your blood, but blood.
I don't think I rolled for my hit dice last night.
Go ahead and do that then.
That's something.
Wait, hang on.
I'm going
let me
to
check.
tend to the wounded, that being our friend. So
All right. How many
Wait,
hit
no,
points do
I-
you have? What?
I
How many?
did roll my hit dice last night, I think. I'm looking at it right now. A D10
Okay.
plus 4. Okay, so that was.
so if I do my
20.
thing, I can max out the stat.
Yeah. Make a real quick.
Medicine check.
First.
I did not
Vladimir.
mark that down. Wow.
How many hit points did you have missing when you? I assume you're tending to Vladimir's wounds because he was the most wounded.
Yeah.
How many? What was your hit points before the rest?
Well, I had 36 written down, but I'm not sure if that was me using my hit dice or not.
Well, no, your before we took the long rest, what was your current hit points?
Oh no, I plowed through all my hit dice. Before we did the long rest, I was at like 10 hit points or something like that. I
Out
was
of?
dying.
Out of?
Like out of 40 at the time, 53 now if my numbers are correct.
Okay, so that would be a really difficult check to do, and you'd have to use 2 uses of your healer's kit. And he did already
Am I
roll
the
his
one
hit
with the
dice
healer's kit?
anyways.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I'm
okay,
currently at
alright.
36 out of 53.
Mhm.
So
Am I
we'll
the only
worry
one
about
who has a healer's
whether or not we'll worry about that later. I forgot to ask you about camp actions last time.
Shoot, I gotta figure out something to do.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't have a maximum hit dice
Let's see here.
or a
Setup traps.
maximum
10 to
hit points
wounded.
on my thing, so.
Recuperate wouldn't work for you. What if we don't have any magic items? We don't need to hunt or forage.
I mean, okay, all right. I'm going to check that brooch again that I got last time to see if
Okay.
there is anything magical because I
Okay.
don't think we did anything for it.
Okay, you're gonna check to see if it's a magic item. All right, make an
Yes.
Arcana check.
Oh, the brooch.
Roll 1d.
Yeah, that's right. You
Brooch,
found a
yeah.
brooch.
6, 11.
Okay, just a second.
Oh yeah, how much gold was a drink at this tavern again? It was like 5.
Wasn't 5 gold, I can tell you that much.
I think it was silver.
It was 3 copper or 1 silver for the good stuff.
Okay, yeah. I'm taking the good stuff to refill my flask.
Okay.
You know, obviously did that before I went to bed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could have done it in the morning as well.
Well, either way. Either way, it doesn't
Um,
matter.
Just a moment. Just a moment, sir. It is. I'm just gonna say it's magical, even though it wasn't originally magical. I'm just gonna make it into a magic item.
All right.
Just a common magic item, not a magic item. I'm deciding.
I am curious. What rarity is a brooch of shielding?
A
like-
lot more than common.
Yeah, I know it's a lot more than common. Is it rare or very rare? Or
I
am
think it's
mistaken?
very rare. I want to say. I don't know.
Honestly, it would have been funny if it was like a magic item of the most trivial thing, like this magic item makes it easier for you to find bushes. And you're just like, the hell does that mean?
Bushes. Everywhere I walk in this place, there's bushes. We're in the forest.
Or it's like that one, or it's like SCP-1471, where you just see a mysterious figure that doesn't do anything, but it freaks you out that it's there.
Yeah.
But obviously, the point of a brooch helps you find bushes. And you run across those
That'd be
weird druidy people who are like, "Bring me a shrubbery."
All right. As
Yeah,
you're
or we will say
okay,
that
let's say this. As you're investigating it, you are able to determine that there is a shard hidden within the brooch, and it has the properties of a dark shard amulet.
All
Interesting.
right. What does that do?
Dark shard too.
Dark shard amulet, wondrous item, common, requires attunement by a warlock. This amulet is fashioned from a single shard of resilient extraplanar material originating from the realm of your warlock patron. We'll just say it's an abyssal shard. Why
Oh,
not?
is it
Because our one warlock
the
is
warlock version of the
is a-
Tasha's spell casting focuses?
No, it is not. While wearing it, you gain the following benefits. You can use it as a spellcasting focus, and you can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know as an action once per long rest. You have to make a DC 10 Arcana check. If you succeed, you cast it. If you fail, the spell doesn't work and you still lose the action.
Huh.
However, it would be still a camp action to attune to a magic item, so Marie would not be able to attune to it yet. If you wanted to... Because you would know these things, of course. And she's the only one that would be able to attune to it because she's the only warlock.
All right.
It just felt like one of the only things that it could be.
Mm-hmm.
And
Besides just a
actually do
mundane
something for
object.
you guys. Because a lot of them aren't very useful. It's something like, oh, an orb of time will let you know what time it is, but it only works on the material plane, and you're technically not on the material plane right now.
Yeah.
You're technically in a pocket dimension connected to the Shadowfell.
I mean, please tell me that at least one of them was roughly within me and Brad's ballpark of a guess.
What was?
That it just lets you find shrubbery.
No. No, there isn't a magic item that does that. Though that would make sense for a common magic item. A lot of them aren't very useful at all.
Yeah,
Like you'll have something like let's find one that's like really in. Oh yeah, the Charlatan's Die. Whenever you roll this 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls. And yeah, that has uses. Oh yeah, my favorite is the Cloak of Billowing. It's a common wondrous item. While wearing this cloak,
It's a cloak that billows.
while wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
So in other words,
Wait.
when you're wearing that cloak, you're Judge what's his bucket from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
basically,
it actually
you can
has
have Hero
use,
Wind on
guys.
demand.
I just had an idea.
Yeah, but what I was saying was that in Roger Rabbit, the main villain, there was a whole twist that he's a cartoon, and there was a hint to this twist because every single shot he was in, for some reason, his cloak billowed in the wind. That was not there.
I just had an idea.
Even
about how this could be
indoors.
so useful. Thaumaturgy allows you to make the ground shake, your voice 3 times as loud, and thunder crackle. Just imagine the ground shaking with thunder crackling and your cape is billowing.
Honestly,
And everyone's like,
honestly,
where is this coming from? Oh no!
honestly, I would totally make a magic item that you just have your own theme song.
Anyways, that's
It doesn't do anything. It's just like I am here. Dun 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 da 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 da.
That'll be the end of the rest. So,
anyways,
yeah, you guys all get up in the morning.
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out what would Dragomir do in this situation.
Yeah.
As a
Okay,
character.
we get it in the morning, getting the benefits of a long rest.
You're all level 5 now. Because technically you don't actually level up until after your long rest finishes, which does mean your proficiency bonus goes up, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you guys like to do?
Don't we need to head west to talk to what's the
Van Richten?
Vladimir's buddy, Van
Yeah,
Richten.
Van Richten.
Do we know he's Van Richten?
Yes.
Dude,
Well,
the rest of
Vladimir
us-
knows he's Van Richten.
Yeah, I mean
I don't
the
know if
rest
he
of
told you.
us.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Like, why would I? Why would I tell that a dude trying to hide out in the land of Strahd was a vampire hunter when I have a frickin' half vampire in my crew?
Fair enough.
Like, why would I do
There's
that?
sketchy history with the vampire owner of this plane.
Further point, you're just giving me more reason not to tell you people.
Hey, I'm completely trustworthy.
I mean, I can see
You have
that
a
he's
dragon.
important to you, and you being a vampire hunter can only mean one of two things. Either this is
He's
some
my
strange,
grandfather.
yeah, either he's a family member, or like, yeah, you have some secret relationship that I don't know about. Wonder how spicy it gets.
Yeah, God, that'd be funny. This entire time, your character just thinks I'm gay.
And you like older
Party
men, which
possessed.
then only further.
Oh God.
Oh.
You're just like, you're, and the whole time I'm just like, and my character clearly doesn't care what you think, so he's just like, sure.
All
We
right.
like disappear off, and we're all like, "Where'd he go?" And then,
Where did the party
Dragomir
token
pipes
go?
up, "Oh, I think I saw him talking over there with his
Did one of you
With an
delete the
older
party
gentleman,
token?
I think he,
and we're like, "What?"
I think I know where he. I think I know which way he goes now. And
Mhm.
then it cuts to what's actually going on. All right, so we're raiding the place tonight. Yes, and there will be lots of fire. Make sure you make many cocktails.
Did one of you delete the party token?
I
Nope.
don't think so.
Maddie.
Wasn't me.
No, I swear to God, it wasn't me this time.
How we all assumed.
This time,
If there was stuff on the map,
This
it must
time,
have been
yeah, it
Maddie.
wasn't me this time. I swear.
I mean,
I'm just giving.
I'm the one who keeps
I
drawing
just
important-
singled you out because I was just rewatching the first session to remember what the card reading was. So yeah, that's why I singled you out because I remember you
Oh, a
delete. I
great
remember
Oh,
you
yeah.
deleted your
during the
token when you were in
Yeah.
the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a great many things were accomplished in the Red Flags episode.
Yes.
Yes.
What was I thinking of? Oh yeah.
We collected
First thing in
many
the morning,
flags that were
I take a
colored
swig.
red, as well as a few
Okay.
that were just giant flashing signs saying "Danger here."
Oh,
Don't go this way.
gee, I wonder.
I should mention
I
you
feel
guys
I feel
will
like
have
at
to go to
some point
Strahd's
they
castle
stopped
at
being.
some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like at some point they stopped being subtle and were just trying to outright tell us that something bad was going to happen. But you can't be sure.
Especially
Yes.
there's without wishing to spoil anything, you're gonna have to go there not just to kill Strahd.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No, I
Lord.
figured.
party at Strahd's place.
I figured there's gonna be. I, it's Strahd's like, at last you are here, Belmont. And now, if you are to defeat me, you must first best me in a dance-off. And then it just shows like a disco floor show up, disco ball comes down, and Vladimir, oh bollocks.
Anyways, what do you guys like to do?
Well, after taking a swig, of my vat of blood that I just have on me, of various
times.
flavors of animals.
Just like,
Yes, yes,
Oh,
you
my
have a
feels
nice
dry.
cocktail of blood right there.
As
I
you
just
all come
imagine,
out of
like-
the bunk room, you do see you would have seen this more obviously, but there are ravens in the rafters of the inn.
Oh, lovely.
Fun.
Well, you'll see, it's a good thing they're on our side, I think, because otherwise they would be pecking our eyes
You're
out.
like, Dragomir, it's a good thing they're on our side. Dragomir, I'm pretty sure they're eating you. Like I said, they're on our side.
Yes.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Don't we need to head west?
Yes.
Yes, we need to head west.
That is our
Let's
plan.
go. We gotta go.
Before you leave,
I need to talk to a friend of mine.
Yeah. The barkeeper Erwin.
Yeah.
Will
Oh shoot, this is
ask
important
to
information.
see We'll ask to see Dragomir.
Oh,
Oh.
thank God.
All right. I go to visit him. Hello.
He takes you aside and keeps his voice low. My supply of wine is nearly gone, and the next shipment is overdue. I'll give you what you seek if you bring me my wine. The vineyard and winery is a few miles west of here. Just follow the old Svalich road on the signs.
All right then. I've been hearing a bit about this earlier. So wait. Okay, so he said out of context. So he has said something about what we desire.
He'll
What's
give you.
the thing we
He'll
desire?
give you what you seek.
Okay. Is this code for something? I feel like
Make an
this is code
insight
for
check.
something. All right. Yeah, that sounds like something that
You can
needs
have
to
literally all my blood.
D20.
Wait. Wait.
I think that's called murder.
Yeah.
Oh, it is called murder, my dear friend, and I got an 8.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got so many health potions. Too many.
Just a sec.
Too many.
4.5 miles.
What-
You know what happens if you get too healthy?
Are any of you listening in on this, or is
Sure. Passive
Too sober to
perception
care.
16. Just try and be
Well,
sneaky.
you
I
would have
did.
you would have heard it, if you were trying to listen in at least.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I
Yeah.
said, I'm too sober to care, and I'm trying to fix that.
And the others of you can make whoever if anyone else was listening, then they can also make an insight check.
Make an insight check. Insight, you say? I'm very good at that.
Insight? Am I good at insight?
All right, that'll
I'm
do it.
proficient, but I have crap.
That'll do it. All done.
Okay.
Just a
What
minute.
is the thing we seek? Is that
Just a
part
minute.
of
I'm
the...
trying to find something real quick. All
Is
right.
it the Mad Wizard? that
We're looking,
no.
we're looking for so many things. I forgot.
You think that it probably has something to do with that fortune telling and the one about a nest of ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The one that I might have already figured out by accident. All right.
Actually. Okay.
And
I'll
it is also on the winery is also, you know where that is, it's W, so.
Yeah.
That was a W, right?
Yep, W.
Yeah.
W.
Yes, it is right down the old Slavic road.
I don't
Old
remember where
Slavic.
I don't remember what brought us there.
I don't either.
Something was mentioned earlier because
Oh yeah,
someone
yeah.
typed
It's
it
like
up.
what was it? I think I grabbed like an empty wine bottle one day and was like, hey, I'm gonna examine this. I was like, so this is where it's from. It was
yeah,
back
that's
when.
right. You immediately were like, you had a weird memory flash, and you were like, there was a winery right over here on the map.
Yes.
And I was like,
Yes.
and I kind of remember looking at you like, and then marking it on the map.
All right, so
For once, you were speaking my language.
yeah. Now that he has told you this, what would you like
Well,
to?
well, thank you for the information. We'll get on it right away.
He just nods and goes back to tending the bar.
All right. Shoot. How many silver pieces are in a gold piece?
10.
And
Okay. So I'm going to somehow get close to one of these ravens, and I'm going to leave 2 silver pieces next to it,
Okay.
and then I will be on my way.
Okay.
I guess I'll tell the group, oh yes, we should probably get on doing this thing. It's on the road to our friends.
Well, it's not really on the way.
Kind of.
The friend is
Well,
on the way to the winery.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is something to do afterwards. There we go.
It would take us like all day to get to the winery, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
it's only 4 extra miles.
It would
past
take
us
you
from
all day
Bend.
to get to the winery.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just.
Like I don't know.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, piggies.
And I'll say
Alright.
it's raining
There we
today
go.
still.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Depressing
Hello.
as usual.
It's 3.8 miles to Van Richten's hideout.
Don't worry, I'll measure it later. We don't need to worry about this. It's about a
Yeah.
day to the winery. Ish.
Okay.
Maybe a little less.
It's 7 and some. It's 7 and change.
Yes. Anyways, yeah.
All right.
You headed out?
I think we're headed out. Do we need to do anything else?
Not that I'm aware
No,
of.
I don't think so. I think
All
we're
right.
Gucci.
Let's follow down the old Savalich
Okay,
road.
first leg travel actions, please.
I'll
Uh,
hunt so we get
Navigation.
something fresh today.
You have like a bunch of stuff that you hunted recently, though. I guess
Oh, this is
it's-
true.
Yeah, no, Dragomir sold it all.
No. Yeah, he sold it also. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
So, yeah.
so yes. Just check. Just a second.
What?
I assume Helios is gonna hunt with you.
Yeah.
I'm do I have to make a roll for navigation again? Was that
Yep.
survival?
Survival.
That was just a survival. I remember that now.
Again, it's DC 0, so it's unlikely you'll. Well, it's not DC
Yeah.
0. It's DC 3 right now because it's raining. But
Yeah, but I have a really good.
Yeah.
What did I do?
it's
this
highly
bad?
unlikely you'll fail. Is my point.
There we
Yeah, 28. You don't fail.
go. Actually, you found a more efficient route. No.
Yes, and our other two.
The same thing I do every time. I go out hunting.
So we have 3 people hunting. We have 3 members of the party.
Well, I mean,
I guess I'll
my
keep
bow
watch.
is
me.
my bow is great for hunting. It does 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dragomir has the same kind of bow.
Oh, does
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Does he have a warbow?
Yeah.
So both of us have warbows. Lovely.
Yes.
So are you both going hunting, or
Not in the same direction.
no? Well, now that we know that Dragomir's hunting, do you still want to go hunting, Brad?
Sure.
Okay. So
I just love the idea that everyone else is like that. That they
That must
start their
see ya.
leg on the journey, and Vladimir looks at the map and he's like, "All right, so we need to go." Well, I guess it's just me again.
and Maddie.
I'm
Oh,
not
Maddie's
hunting.
still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So yeah, Maddie, make a perception check, and
Okie dokie.
So it's
Perception.
so it's just me.
It's-
I'm here. Oh, holy crap! I thought you were a statue the vampire was dragging.
We're just like, oh.
Can I make an action to slap him?
You know, I just realized. I think this is the first
Sure.
time me and Maddie were forced to talk to each other.
if you want, so yeah, go ahead and make an
part of our
unarmed
master
strike if you want to slap him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll still have it
See,
only
Joey,
deal
this
like
was-
1 damage if you hit, but
Plus 3.
See, clearly, Joey, this was all part of Spencer's and I's master plan.
does a 20 beat your AC? Does Joey?
Quite much, yes.
Yeah, you take
Oh,
1
no.
bludgeoning damage as Marie slaps you.
Smack.
Cool. So, Maddie, if I die because I would have survived by at least 1 point, you'll know exactly who to blame.
All right.
Ugh. If the situation is bad enough that 1 hit point makes a critical
Come
difference, I think
on,
we got
there
other
we go.
problems.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but considering that last time it wasn't supposed to be that hard of a thing, and then I died in 1 hit.
So
That was
Brad, you
really
find
funny,
raccoon-
honestly.
you find
Find a
raccoon
what?
tracks. You find
Oh,
tracks
okay.
of 2 raccoons.
Oh, okay.
Pair of trash pandas.
Lovely.
Pair of coons.
Oh, okay, that's a survival.
Would you like to hunt?
chase
Would
them
you
down?
Would you like to hunt the raccoons first of all?
Let's see here. What is the terrain we're in currently?
Forest.
Raccoon.
Stop it.
Sure.
Make a survival check though. You can make it at advantage since there's 2 of you.
Oh, lovely. D20 plus 6. Enter. Enter. Wow.
16. But because there is 2 of you, you won't get the advantage for being over. So yeah, you find the 2 raccoons. Make an attack roll with your warbow. Remember to track ammo.
Yeah. +7. D20. So, boom. Nat 20.
You drop 1 raccoon. I'm gonna count that as a skill check because it's more. It's not in combat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should we
So
roll
yeah,
a percentile to see if they're hunting the same thing?
I did roll to see what they are not hunting the same thing.
That would have been funny. They spend all this time tracking separately, only to find that one of them killed their prey, and they're just like, "Damn it!"
So yeah, now make your
Like,
so
that
yeah,
means
make another attack
one of
roll.
one of us is over here and one of us is
Second
over here.
Make another attack roll.
Boom.
You take down both the raccoons. You obtain 9 pounds of raccoons worth 9 pounds of meat. Spencer,
LBS.
Yes.
you find brown bear tracks.
Oh, yes. I will go hunting.
All right, make a survival check.
All right. Oh.
Wait, brown bears?
One,
Oh dear.
two,
Oh dear.
That's gonna be fun.
17.
Yeah, you were able to find it, and that's enough to get advantage on your attack roll. So, just a second.
Oh dear. This is a brown bear. Plus
I'm
your one.
This can only go well.
Yeah, this will actually be
I
combat.
know I should have taken the cart.
This will actually be combat. We'll just do it theater of the mind because it's easier. Make your attack roll at advantage. The bear hasn't noticed you just yet.
We're about to lose our rogue, guys.
Maybe.
All right. How far away am I from the bear?
Mauled by a bear.
Probably about 30 feet to get
Hmm.
in, because it's a foresty area. You'd have to get pretty close to get a clear shot.
Out of
Gotcha.
curiosity, have any of you read Touching Spirit Bear?
Nope.
D20 plus 8.
That'll
And
hit. Roll damage.
20. Okay. All right. So I add my sneak attack, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So that's going to be rolling. Okay, technically in total it's 5d6 plus 5. 26 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, that bear is not looking good after that. However, it
Oh.
is very mad because you just shot it. Would you like to try to hide from it?
Yes, cunning action. Hide.
All right, make a stealth check.
D20 plus 8. 10.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it.
Oh dear.
All right, the bear smells
can't
you.
See me, go away.
The bear smells
All
you.
right.
That's your turn. So it's the bear's turn now. The bear is gonna move up to you, and it is going to. It's gonna maul you because it's really unhappy about you right now.
So far,
Shut
this is going
arrow
about
at
it.
exactly as well as Touching Spirit Bear.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
The more
Okay.
I think about it, the more the similarities are uncanny.
You take 7 points of piercing damage from its bite.
All right. I'm going to use my not bonus action, reaction to half
Reaction?
that damage.
Okay.
Now I need to figure out if that is. Let's see.
What do you, oh yeah, cunning your dodge.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. And that's a dirty 20
Um,
for its claws.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You take 14 slashing damage from its claws.
Wow.
All right. Okay.
Can I roll to hear a bear?
No, he is way too far away.
All
Yeah,
right.
Like not even to help him attack it, just to be like, oh, there's a bear out there.
nope, he's too far away.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
Back to your turn, Spencer.
Hmm.
The bear is not looking good. You hit an artery or something. It's really not happy.
Dang.
It's losing
All
a
right
lot of
then.
blood.
Just imagine Dragomir is like, no, the
It's a
blood.
bonus
what's going
action
on
to
the ground?"
disengage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You could bite it
Hmm.
though. Get some of your health back.
I'm trying to think. How
And you
do
do
I?
Bite
get
it.
sneak attack with your bite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Because it would be weird if you didn't. Because, vampires are sneaky.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll 1d20 plus 8, 26 to
Yeah.
bite.
Yeah,
Okay,
26 is going to hit.
so rolling 1d4 plus 3d6 plus 5. Okay, so I will be gaining a total of 6 life because
Okay.
that's the 1d4 plus the piercing damage, and then the 3d6 is the sneak attack.
Yeah. The bear drops dead. Because it's much larger than like a raccoon or something, I'm going to have you make a survival check to see how much meat it has.
All right.
The answer is a lot, by the way. But,
Yeah, if you look at the hunting
plus-
table, it's like ridiculous.
I
a lot.
can use
More than almost, you're somewhere between 75 and 100 pounds of meat is what you can get off of that thing. There's a lot of
Alright.
blubber is the problem because this is an adult male grizzly bear. It does weigh like 600 pounds, but it has a lot of blubber.
There's fat and bone and
Okay, so what would a higher roll get me?
An exact amount of how much meat it has on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you could make a survival check to field dress it if you wanted to.
Hmm.
So it reduces the weight by a lot because you get rid of the organs.
Sure, I'll make that's a separate survival check,
Yep.
or is that the same
That's
thing?
a
Okay.
separate survival check.
Roll 1d20 plus 6. One action of lucky. I'm going to rub my dead wife's scarf to give
Okay.
it luck. 24.
Yeah, you're able to field dress it, get all the organs and stuff out.
Get out bones.
Just a second, let me figure out how much the hang weight of a grizzly bear is.
well, in your hunting table, you have it as just brown bear meat in pounds, 80
Yeah,
plus 2
I know,
d10.
but I'm talking about the hang weight. This is the meat, the
Oh,
bones,
okay.
the hide, everything but the stuff you leave behind when you field dress
Yeah.
it.
Bearskin boots.
Or a bearskin rug, or yeah, you can make bearskin stuff.
Yeah.
Bearskin rug would be
And your
kind of
roll was
useless.
high
You don't have a
enough
match.
for that survival check that you would be for your checks and stuff that you would be able to get a good like a good skin off of it.
All right.
Anyone want a raccoon skin hat?
No.
No one wants a coon skin hat.
That's
I
like
mean,
some Red Dead Redemption shit right there.
that's like
Yep.
some Davy Crockett stuff going on there.
All I need to do is get tuberculosis.
Why? Why would you want TB? That stuff's nasty.
Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, I have not.
The main character gets TB and he
Ah.
dies.
Or he gets shot by the villain. That's another way for him to die.
Yeah.
What does this say about us if we find that humorous?
It means that we find diseases that are
dying.
no longer valid to just die from.
Here, let me
Hilarious.
just.
It's like dying from the common cold. It's unheard of nowadays, but back then it happened a lot.
Let's say it'll weigh about 400 pounds after it's been field dressed. Just because I
Alright.
can't find any good numbers to use.
Hmm.
So yeah, probably under your carrying capacity. What's your strength score?
My strength score is 13. That was my dump stat.
No, it is not
Let's
under
see
your
here.
carrying capacity. Your carrying capacity is 195 pounds. However, it's just about your pulling capacity, so I will let you pull
There
it.
was,
But
yeah,
you will not
could
be able
you
to
make
carry
a trellis
it.
or something? Could you
Wait,
make a
but I can
trellis or
pull
something?
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I am going to what's it? So the way how I'm going to devise this is that I'm going to take I think I have a weird thing inside my bag. It's not a tarp per se, but a smaller sort of bag, kind of put it underneath it so that that bag gets damaged, but the hide stays.
Fair enough.
That's how we were gonna do it, and I'm probably gonna have to find a new way to get a new bag, but it'll be good.
All right. Yeah, you'll like usual. You'll join up back with the party when they reach their destination at the end of the travel leg.
All right.
All right. Maddie, did you ever make that perception check? I can't remember.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
I
You
got
did.
like a
You
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Dirty 20. Okay, so
Oh, the dirty 20 was to slap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Vladimir.
the 11 was.
Yeah, the 11
Yeah.
was the person. Yeah.
No, that was your action.
Slapping
That
Vladimir
was
was a
Anna
camp
Nicole
action.
I would totally do that.
Action.
You can't do anything else during the journey. You spent it all slapping Vladimir. Hope you're
It
proud.
was worth it.
How many squares was it? It was 6 squares per travel leg, I think. So
That's what you said, yeah.
2, not travel leg, but per encounter. 4, 5, 6. Roll for encounters.
Oh wait,
For the
we
party,
passed by the bridge,
for
didn't we?
the yeah, you did.
Okay.
Do anything
P.
special
Let me
happen at the
actually
bridge?
read up P because I forgot that was a thing. I need to see if that's anything that matters. I don't think it does, but I need to check.
What should be like? There's some bridge troll underneath there, and it's just 2 people in the party.
Not
Nope.
the snail again.
Nothing that matters. Just a bridge, crossroads, stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about it.
Okie dokie.
No encounter for the main party.
Main party.
Encounter for
We
Aldan.
have-
No encounter for Dragomir.
Okay, what happens?
Oh, that is very good. To pass
12
We're safe, and
plus
that's all that
6.
matters.
to pass the time, Dragomir is just gonna kind of look through his did I just call it a wallet? We're gonna call it a wallet, my money purse, and just
Okay.
basically recount every coin over and over again to make sure that he has everything.
While dragging the grizzly bear?
Well, just kind of in his head. It's
Okay.
like that's how much it's supposed to be.
Time.
He has a weird thing for counting.
Okay.
Was he an
I'm not gonna
accountant in
argue
a previous
that
life?
at this point, but
Something catches your eye as you walk along.
Oh, lovely.
Shiny object.
Shiny
Inbound.
object.
Oh gosh.
immense shiny
It
object
is. Let me
investigation.
check. Just a second. Apparently, an unopened letter to you.
From your dying father.
From your dying father.
Wait,
Oh,
who is this again?
And look at it. Oh, look at the
So,
letter.
I'm gonna send
I'd
you.
be like, yeah.
No, who's getting this letter? Because there's
Aldan
three
is.
different
Who
ones.
has a father alive?
Aldan is getting this.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'd look at it and I'd be like, I mean, only he can see the look
Wow, you have
of
living
fate
parents. Lucky.
Just a second, just a
confusion.
second, just a second, just a second. I'm sending you a private message.
Yeah.
I see.
It still doesn't make a lot
Yeah.
of sense in the
Yeah,
context of your character, but
that adds to it though.
yeah,
Ugh.
it's possible, but it still
I
doesn't
don't
make a lot
look
of
at it.
sense.
I am just so confused.
It's
I've
like
folded
I'm
up my
You
thinking.
realize this whole time it was actually addressed to Vladimir, and you're like,
Except I
and
think
like, oh, that makes much more sense. And then you give it to Vladimir, and he's like, and he just reads it over, and he's like, this couldn't be my father. And then we're all like, wait, then whose father? And we run into another person named Vladimir, and they're like, oh no, I'm sorry, I couldn't be there for his funeral. And then we're like, oh.
just an unopened letter to you from your father, pretty much. I'm not gonna say dying because of your character, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be really funny if it turned out to be a letter he thought was addressed to him, but it actually wasn't. It was addressed to another guy, happened to be named
As we're
Aldon.
walking along, I'll open it up as I'm so confused as to how it ended up here of all places.
It's like thinking, okay, Marie's an orphan, isn't she?
yeah,
I
I think
haven't
so.
said anything about my backstory to them, but
I know,
yes.
but yes.
But yeah.
Okay, all right.
No, I haven't said anything either.
Uh,
Though Madame Eva
I
did.
said my relationship with Strahd, and I think that's about it.
Hmm. What did you say, John?
We get
Madame
back
Eva did
together.
say things about your backstory.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah. I think I've said one or two things in passing. I've dropped a couple small things.
I direct messaged you what it said in the letter. Just a
Yeah.
general idea, because, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, moving right along. 1, 2, 3,
And we get back together, right? Or is that
4,
after this one?
5, 6. That'll be after this one.
Okay.
Main party. Nope. Hold on. Yes. And Dragomir, no.
Oh, okay.
You're getting all the
Then
encounters.
another mysterious letter falling out of the sky. Oh.
This
This
one
time from
appears to
your
be
mother.
from your deceased mother. Wait a minute.
Wait, when did this happen?
I said I'm going to re-roll that one. Nope, I don't want that one either. I don't really want that one.
It's dark.
You know what? Screw it. I'm just going
I
to
think
choose
he's
one.
trying to save your life.
No, I'm not. I just don't want a boring encounter.
I'd take boring over something that murders the main character.
Over zombie Dracolich,
Yeah, zombie Dracula, sure.
who just hangs out in the woods.
Sticking it in the woods, the zombie Dracolich.
You know what? Let's do it like this. Just a second. Let's do things differently here. +4. Hold on. What's your passive perception?
16.
You notice a figure watching you from the shrubbery.
Can I see like a silhouette of the figure? Or...
Yeah, you can see them there pretty clearly. They are watching you, and they appear to be very. Do you make it clear that you notice them, however?
Yes. Both me and Helios notices because Helios'
Alright.
passive perception is even better. It's a
Alright.
17.
He bolts through the woods.
Is it just a person or?
It's a person that bolts through the woods after seeing that you noticed him.
I call out, who are you? and
you
I
get no response.
knock an arrow.
Yep, you get no
Hmm.
response.
Should I just shoot him in the ankle?
What do you know about what's going on here?
Eldon, what are you doing?
I'll let him
Like in
go.
the middle of the woods.
You're gonna let him go?
Actually, you know what? I do not like the tone of that voice. I want to interrogate this man.
All right.
Do I have rope arrows? Do I have rope arrows?
Yeah.
I have barbed arrows.
You have
I
barbed
have
arrows,
barbed
so you
arrows.
can stop him in
I
his
have barbed
tracks.
arrows.
All right.
I have barbed arrows.
Make an attack roll.
20, 20.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
13.
You hit him with the barbed arrow, and and the rope snaps. Or are they rope or string barbed arrows?
Rope.
Okay. The rope snaps taut, and he drops like a sack of potatoes. He doesn't die, but he stops.
He just goes, ugh! And you're just like, oh god.
I knew there was a reason I had these.
This reminds me of this one super amazingly silly anime I saw where these two characters were arguing over why this one guy even had a knife, so they try to get it away, and then the knife ends up flying out of the one dude's hand and immediately stabs a nearby child in the head, who immediately flops
dear.
over, and they both are like, "Oh God!" and they run over, and the one dude's like, "Oh God, no, you're gonna be okay." And then the dude who had the knife in the first place walks up. He's like, "Hero, listen, let's go get a big bowl of ramen and turn ourselves into the police."
All right.
I'll need to send a link to that one. That one's
So what are you
amazing.
doing?
Okay. After I sort of, while walking down like the rope while holding on to it and walking, I'll just be like, "Who are you?"
You're like
the man
RoboCop.
groans and is. What did you
Who
hit me
are
with?
you?
Just
As you get a
arrow
little
from a
closer, the man
warbow.
seems to slump down like he's dying.
Mm-hmm. Does he look like he's dying?
He looks like he might be dying. You can make an insight check to see if you believe the display.
Oh.
You believe the display. He looks like he's dying.
Since there's two of me here, can both of us make an insight check?
Yes.
Okay.
Two of me here.
Well, there's me and the other me, that is the dragon.
Yeah, I know.
Is that any better? Hey, that's
Helios does not believe the display.
then the man and dragon just starts growling. He's just like, boy, knock it off.
Oh, look, this guy's probably dying.
How close are you
ain't dying.
How close are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
be
get to him?
I've got like hands on the great pick, just like standing over him, foot on his chest, just like, who are you and what are you doing?
In response, he is going to pull a dagger, try to stab you with it first.
Okay.
So let's see if that'll hit.
Cripple him.
In the leg. Does an 18 hit?
Just barely.
All right. He stabs you in the leg. You take
Yarr.
5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And then he is going to slash the rope and attempt to escape.
With me still standing
He's
on
going to
him?
attempt to wriggle out from underneath you, basically. He's going to make
Okay.
a contested grapple check.
Okay. A grapple check, you say? A grapple check?
You're not Kalani.
No, but I'm close.
You don't succeed. Not barely. You just
Okay,
barely
you're
don't
close.
succeed. You are close.
Ooh.
You just barely don't succeed though. He wriggles out from underneath you and he's up and running.
Oh, wow.
Opportunity attack?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay.
At disadvantage because he did take the dodge action before as a bonus action
Oh,
because
okay.
he's a rogue before leaving.
Lovely. You know what? Let's have Helios make an opportunity attack with the tail. Thud.
Trip 'em up.
Or
Do either of
bonk.
you have Sentinel?
Nope.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Not yet.
That's a thing to acquire.
Boom.
At disadvantage, remember.
Oh, yep. Ah!
Yeah, that'll hit. What does that do?
2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Let me check. Did reach grow?
Obviously it'll hit and do damage, but
Yeah.
does it do anything
No,
special? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Use one of those.
That's a 19. I'm pretty sure he passes.
Yeah, so he's not knocked prone, but he does, however, take /R 2d6 plus 3.
Alright. He
9
stumbles
bludgeoning.
and doesn't look like he likes that, but he keeps running. He appears to be clutching something in one hand.
Does a passive perception of 19 from Helios see what that is?
Probably some of your scales.
Oof. Oh. That, the, no, I'm not, that, oh. Helios puts it on, I'm like, oh, no, what, where do you think you're going? Yeah. Arrow.
Okay.
Let's
At
try
disadvantage
it.
still.
Refer back to that RoboCop image I sent.
Plus 7. Okay, let's use. How many barbed arrows do I have?
You have disadvantage on this
Use-
roll, just so you know.
Yeah.
Just making sure
We
you knew.
shooting an arrow? Shooting
Yes.
an arrow with a leg?
He took
Oh,
the
I'm
dodge
sorry.
action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be why. Haha, didn't help.
Now I have a question. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. What does the cop expect to do with a corpse?
Oh, I carry it.
That
head
still
first.
hits. Roll damage.
It's not the job's. It's not the officer's job to take away the corpse.
This will be a non-lethal shot
That's a
to the
Okay.
leg.
You got
I'm
a
gonna
point
try
there.
and sever his Achilles tendon.
Okay.
Plus 4. And this is with a barbed arrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Dead or
He
alive,
is
you're
losing
coming
a
with
lot
me.
of blood.
False.
Jeez.
He is still alive, but not by much.
Where do you think you're going, boy? Oh,
He's continuing to try to crawl away because he can't walk anymore. Because yeah, you hit him in the back of the ankle, obviously.
Oh, right in the tendons.
walk up. Just place the heavy end of the great pick on in between the shoulders and be like, now. Where do you think you're going with those?
He growl. He turns his head to look kind of up at you, not actually look at you because he's on his stomach, but
Mhm.
I'll die before I betray my master.
And who is that?
Take a wild guess.
I would, well then,
Insight.
an informed guess on this dreadful place would say that you work for Strahd, and I definitely can't have him picking any of those. As I point at the handful scale.
Okay. He continues to be silent now.
What does he plan to use those for?
What do you think? He's a powerful magician. He can do all sorts of stuff with those.
Hence the question. Or are you just an unpaid lackey?
He laughs bitterly.
That's to Strahd. It's weird, but I really like to bathe with at least one platinum dragon scale in the water. There's just something pure about it, and I can't explain why.
The He starts to mutter in a language that you don't quite understand. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh dear. I do not like the sound of that.
This person's spec'd into
This
a
is
magic
what-
class.
Yeah.
That's slightly above average.
Highs or lows? That meets. Highs or lows?
Bum, 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 bum.
Hi.
Nothing bad happens. You feel he
Oh.
tried to do something to you, but it doesn't work.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Enough of this. We have tried to be civil. I guess you just
Stick it up his
Don't.
nose.
want to be civil. I spike him in the spine at the base of the skull.
He's dead. I'm not even gonna make you make a check. He's dead. He was a
And I
Vistana,
remove.
but he's dead now.
Of Vistana?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
Vistana. The Vistani, you remember them?
Oh!
Who
Oh!
were they again?
The
They were the
There were those.
uh,
They were them wandering merchant people that we were with.
the
The
definitely
bastards
not
who
the
brought us
stripped
here in the first place.
merchant people. The one with Lady Eva, the one that gave us the fortune.
Oh, yes. Them. Well,
a lot of them work for Strahd.
I will recollect the platinum scales, and then, what should I do with the body? What to do with the body?
You could just leave it there to get eaten by wild animals.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll just leave.
I would say some things, but I'm not there at the moment, so I'm not going to say anything.
All right, you all
When you-
successfully make it to the tower. I will explain that in a minute. When you all meet back up, Vladimir has a noticeable slap mark across his face. Dragomir is
talking to
dragging
him.
a bear behind him, and Aldan has a wound near his ankle.
Yeah, I have a knife. I have a flesh wound.
Oh, what
Just
did you
let's-
hunt, my dear friend?
That unrelated stories. Some imbecile thought that he could just take platinum scales.
Oh, okay then. That's did you kill him?
Yes, he could not see reason.
Did you
He is
loot his
very
body? I'm going to take that as a no.
No.
I am slightly disappointed in you all done. Only slightly, though.
If it makes you feel any more satisfied, his skull is separated from his torso with a massive hole. Also, I did
Alright.
retrieve my barbed arrows,
Okay.
although I will make a note
No,
that
we're
one of them
fine.
has
Her
cut rope.
hand just smells like rotting flesh.
Has cut
All right.
rope.
You come to
Not
a
even
cold.
referring to the fact that he was slapped, just mentioning the fact that her hand probably smells just because she touched him.
Yeah. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps around the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side, where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud. Let me give you that map. Just a moment. Yeah, there's a map of the outside. Good. Dang it, stop going into their menus when I move them. Stop it! Piece of crap.
Computers being computers.
There you go.
Ooh.
I just put you on there. I didn't.
Oh, that's a very long thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, it is.
Let us zoom in a bit.
What would you like to do? What would you like to investigate first?
It's
Why is
first
there a black barrier here?
oh, that's the was it, I think that's like line of sight or something. Maybe
Yeah.
that's like the other floors. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, other floors?
Yeah, there are other
Yeah.
floors to the tower that you can't see.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I was wondering what that was about because I was just
Master's
like, huh.
task.
So first order of business is I'm gonna go up to Vladimir, grab him by the shoulder. It was like, so we're going to meet your friend. It's like I just kind of winked to him. It was like, don't make it too long.
Hang on, insight check.
I just rolled my eyes and be like, ugh.
6.
Sure.
What are you babbling about?
Oh my god.
Not really a friend.
Oh,
Friend versus friend.
oh,
Friend versus friend, Lenny
Friend
face.
or friend?
What?
Friend versus friend, Lenny
Mm.
face.
Yeah.
He just said he was like so we're meeting your friend, wink, and I rolled horribly on an insight, so I just went, he's not really a friend.
You're not helping
Wow.
yourself.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. I've only made it worse.
Yeah.
The king of making it worse. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face. That's a guy who makes everything worse. I was
Golly.
having a good day, but then he showed up.
The Lenny face, no.
Anyways, so I'm gonna walk up to the tower door there.
Alrighty, just a second. The tower door is closed, obviously.
Yeah. I
But
assume
it's
there was
not
nobody-
just a regular door. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is a word, Kazan. Let me give you the image of what the door looks like.
It sounds like a puzzle door. I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom before I
Yes.
attempt to solve this.
It's a puzzle door.
Let's see if I
Alright,
accidentally solve this without
I'm gonna
doing
go to the
anything
bathroom.
again.
I'll be back. Let me
Alright.
know if Maddie accidentally solved it.
Okay. Tower door. Show to players. Show to everyone. There we go. You guys can see that?
Ah.
I
Yeah,
should
we
get
can
out of
see
the
it.
nether before I do this.
But you're playing Minecraft while doing this as well?
No? Okay. Alright. So,
Clearly
looks like a bunch of dance moves.
it does. It also looks like some really poor kanji.
It's true. Do the scribblings around, like, on the door mean anything, or is it just there?
Make an insight check.
Oh, golly. Okay. Inside. Okay.
Yes, you can determine that the scribbling between the stick figures does mean something.
Okay. Okay.
You'd have to make a different check to, like an investigation check or something, to see if you know what it means.
Okay. I'll try.
Does it look like it can be turned?
No.
Okay, alright.
It appears to be a sequence.
Okay.
Hmm.
Huh.
I think I have an idea of what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know which position it starts in though. It's like, okay,
It's
so the one around like the 10 o'clock area, that's
it's
what we're
either that
calling
one.
it, 10 o'clock or 11
It's either
o'clock.
that one or the 3 o'clock. It's
Yeah.
either that one or the 3 o'clock. That's the two ends.
So you go there and then you just kind of follow the pattern in those different
Mm-hmm.
positions until you reach the end.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Stand there
just
waving your arms back and forth in that funky order.
I
it's
mean,
like just hold on a second. I'm gonna put my giant bear carcass off to the side for a bit and then attempt to do this.
All right. It looks like Dragomir's dancing the robot, and as he finishes, the door creaks open.
Uh-huh.
oh,
I told you. I am both beautiful and smart.
All right, I'm back. Solve it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, it was a dance thing, kind
yeah,
of, sort of. It was hilarious.
dance.
I'll watch the footage, but
All right. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower's vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
4 tall clay statues.
Mhm.
Okay.
another bloody puzzle.
It's like, oh yeah, I guess we should probably all kind of go in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh.
Is there anything insane we need to know about?
No?
Is like what did the clay statues look like?
They look like clay statues.
What's in the
Like,
middle of the room?
A platform. As you well, actually, not as soon as you enter. As you approach the platform, the clay statues spring to life and where the platform should be, I should say. The statues spring to life and lower the platform into place.
oh,
Is there anything under the platform of note?
No, there was just a little indentation there.
like spring to life as they start moving, or
Yeah, they
spring to
start
life
moving.
as okay,
They are
not
pulling.
at
They appear to be pulling chains that move the platform.
What if I stand
So
on the
it's
platform?
basically
Nothing
an
happens.
elevator.
Up?
All right, they raise you to the second floor. Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room, the wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed. It is a very jerky ride on the elevator, but it is. Oh wait, that's Dragomir. But
This
it
is like,
is. But it is a ride.
Yeah, I'm just while I'm going up. Oh bloody hell! That actually worked.
Just
have
imagine if you
fun,
could just
you
walk into an
two.
elevator and say up.
You're on the second
okay.
floor now.
How tall was this tower?
4 floors.
There.
And you take the same elevator up
There doesn't
multiple
seem to be a
times.
lot up here, from what I can tell.
Yeah, the same shaft ascends up the tower. So
Okay.
same elevator.
So is that a massive hole around me?
No, that's the. Well, yes, but you would be standing on the elevator right now.
Yeah. But I mean, like, can I see to the other floor?
Mhm.
Okay. I just kind of look into it. Would you kindly up at least one more?
They raise you up to the third floor.
Are you having fun
Time
up
and the
there?
elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places.
This room's even less helpful. I've gone up 2 floors. I've
There
gone
is a
up
fourth
2
floor.
floors. And they haven't helped much. I assume just because I said up, they take me up again.
Yeah, sure.
Just
You
because
wind
I
up
went
on
up.
the top floor. Just a second, let me move your mid. There we go. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys, around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platforms. Van Richten is there, without his, how to disguise. Ah, Vladimir,
That
you
is-
seem to have found your way here.
Yes, Van Richten is here without his appearance.
Yeah, he looks like his
Yeah,
normal self.
I know
He
I'm
doesn't have his
supposed
how
to.
to disguise.
I know I'm supposed to pretend he's here, but you know the fact that there's no character.
I'm not
token
gonna
is
add
really
a mini.
blaring.
There's no reason to. No combat is gonna
Yeah.
happen. I don't think.
Okay. Yes, I totally solved it on purpose.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Yeah, I get off the platform.
Staring at the platform as it just raises
So,
up
so,
into
I'm,
the
so I'm gonna like look down. Does it go any bit? Does
Nope.
it go any?
Doesn't go
Okay,
any
all right.
Okay, so it just goes up. Okay.
After that, I'm gonna start like just rummaging through like these crates that are over here.
You find nothing of value.
Okay. Do I find wood?
Well, yes, because they're crates.
I just
Can I use this as storage to put my bear stuff in it?
Sure.
Okay, all right.
I just
Now it's
I
more
just
easily
love the
carryable.
idea from your perspective. You guys just saw the drunk walk up to the thing, vaguely just go up. Bloody hell, that actually worked. and then you just see them occasionally move again and again, and you're not sure what's been going on.
Yeah.
Poor. Yeah. I got off the platform. I don't know if that does anything for them.
After you get off the platform will get lowered back down to the first floor because the other guys are waiting.
You see, we best not disturb him while he's alone. But you know who.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
talking about, fool?
Okay. All right, so should we wait in here or outside?
What are you babbling about?
In case it gets a little loud.
Oh, you
Loud?
don't know.
Why
no-
do you suspect they would start shouting?
Start shouting.
Oh
So
my goodness, you all have such dirty minds.
sorry.
Hey, I'm playing dumb here. I'm
Yeah.
pretending to. Well, I am myself, the real person, am pretending to be oblivious to
Hello,
the
Gutter.
euphemism.
Hello, Gutter. I saw you 5 minutes ago. How are you?
But yeah, you are since the rest of you aren't going to come up.
I'm
Will
kind
your
of peering
friends be
down.
joining us?
I'm peering down.
Shut up.
What's
What'd
taking-
you find up there?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like I'm not like full on peering down because I don't want to fall down, but I'm just like what the hell is taking them so long? Wasn't that hard?
Shout out. Did you find anything up there?
Well,
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you would hear that.
There's yeah, someone lives up here.
Oh,
Uh
He's wondering if you're coming.
huh.
we thought we'd leave you two alone.
I
just
smack
gonna
him
look-
on the back of his head. Be like,
Me and
"Fuck you."
Van Richten exchange looks like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yep.
I'll be like, don't listen to the fool. You know how he get. I think it's been too long since he drank last.
And then I'm just listening to them argue
Sure,
down there. I'm like, it's official. I'm too sober for this.
I'll step on the platform and just questioningly like,
Start
Up?
drinking.
Yeah,
What does
they would
Strahd-
take you up to the floor, through the floors as well, and I assume you would eventually get to the fourth floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see one floor, you see another floor that is less helpful.
Once
Ah,
the elevator gets
Dragomir.
down to the bottom, Helios would just fly up.
Yeah, Vladimir and an elderly vampire hunter are up there.
Ah, lovely.
You have not seen the vampire hunter before.
I'm like, oh,
You can tell he's a vampire hunter looking at him because he has things like
Mhm.
stakes and holy water, but
Yeah, and generally just gives off a better vibe than a similar yet better vibe than Vladimir.
anyways,
A less drunk smell than Vladimir.
A
Like,
less
oh,
drunk
what's-
smell. I smell like dead, literally.
That too.
anyways, what have you come here for?
Well, it sounds like there was a bit of just after you left town. Sounds like they're going to be staging a bit of a coup. Sounds like a couple people are planning on overthrowing the current burgomaster.
Lady Washer,
Mhm.
no doubt.
yes.
That was probably her name.
Are the rest of you guys coming up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I am.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna come up as well because it looks like what was it? all done, already ruined.
Alright.
The
You're
mood.
thinking maybe I can salvage this, and this can turn into a
Do
five.
you have your scarf pulled up?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Got us.
That's the
Maybe
And it
only
sounds
thing
like-
I have reminding me
feel
of
like-
my wife.
as you pulled up over your mouth.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I always have it up,
Okay.
unless eating.
I'm just gonna just real quick. As you arrive, the old vampire hunter looks at you suspiciously. You're traveling with a vampire spawn?
Dampier. He seems just as confused about this place.
He is not to be trusted.
Helpful at time.
The man grabs a cane and draws a sword and points it at Dragomir. Leave this place at once.
All right. Well, I'm taking those crates you have on the first floor.
Take them if you want them. They're not mine.
Oh, okay then. Dragomir just leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move your mini back down.
Yeah.
Nope. He just
Down?
He
knocks out
sheathes
of
the
there.
sword after he
You know,
hears.
Actually,
Dragomir
I want to know the process of Dragomir figuring out how to get down. Down?
Oh, because we only said up this entire time.
Yeah. So you're just like, actually, how do I leave?
Anyways,
Just say down.
Okay,
Hell's
then.
bells.
Lady Watcher is the one behind that coup. She's wanted
Mhm.
control of Valaki for years,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and she works for Strahd.
Had a
We
feeling.
figured that
Wait, she.
might have sympathies towards him.
I imagine
By
she
the
tried
way-
to rope you into her little scheme.
Oh, yes.
I recommend you do not trust her. She may
I didn't.
think Strahd will be merciful, but that devil is never merciful. He would hang his own mother for a single gold coin.
I mean, you don't need. I don't even need to take your word for it. I just need to take one look out the window and know exactly what kind of man he is.
Just
Yes,
like
it is another
gnomes.
phrase.
I take a swig. You happen to know if there's any other consecrated lands around here?
The Abbey and Kresik would be your best your best chance. Just saying. The Amber Temple might be consecrated as well, but I don't know if it prevents Strahd from entering, and I almost certainly wouldn't consider it safe.
Which one? Where's the Where's the Ambra Temple?
You have a map?
Right here.
Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Yeah.
He points out location X.
All right.
Ah,
He's just.
Ah, that's what that is.
Where is that?
where is X?
Way down at the bottom.
Oh, it's just blocked by.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
way down at the bottom.
It is so difficult to get my thing centered there, so I can mark that with black.
It's got like a little cave.
Yeah. All form of dark magic in that place. I suggest avoiding it, but it might keep Strahd out.
So you reckon it's rather dangerous there?
Dangerous, but I imagine you might be able to find a little bit of information there, at least.
Right now, I'm trying to keep the. I don't know everything about this stake of what Irina's got on in all this. The only thing I know for certain is that keeping away from Strahd is so far a good idea.
You'd be correct there. I don't know her whole story either, but the devil seems dead set on taking her.
All I know is that Dampier in your basement has said that apparently she looks like an old flame he had. Complicated. Poor thing has amnesia. He both does and doesn't recognize this place. It's kind of funny, honestly.
While this is happening, Dragomir is going to kind of rummage around Van Richten's cart to find that saber-toothed tiger he saw the other
You're
day.
gonna rummage around the wagon, huh?
Well, okay. Not like steal anything. I'm just trying to look for that saber-toothed tiger because I just want to look at it.
Real quick, in what way are you rummaging around the wagon?
Well, okay, I'm not going to go inside. I'm just going to see if I can, like, hear it or smell it from the outside.
You cannot hear it or smell it from the outside.
Huh. I gotta do something to pass the time. I take out my bag of coins and I start counting each individual one again.
Okay.
I was really half expecting just our conversation. Van Richten just like, yeah. Boom. He just pulls out a crossbow and shoots it out the window.
Instinctively.
and then we just hear Dragomir. Ah!
I was actually kind of hoping that you went inside the wagon because something fun would have happened.
Oh.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? You know for a fact that he is having a chat with his buddies. The dangerous man can't hurt you.
Shoot. Brett.
Basket for the biscuit.
Shoot. Crap. Rogue tendencies kicking in.
He threatened you. Steal his stuff.
He did threaten me.
He did threaten you. He pulled out a sword on you.
Yeah, he pulled a sword and pointed it at your throat. It was very clear he was going to cut your head off.
Okay, is there like a door
Yes.
to this thing?
Yes, there is.
First, I like to check to see if it's trapped.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. So
20
plus 6.
It is. Well, you're not able to tell actually because that's not high enough. It's a DC 13. That's not high enough. You don't know.
clearly something is up with this rain today. I'm going to wait till I can try again.
Oh, come on now. Wussy
Hey,
chicken.
it's raining. Get inside the carriage. That's good enough reason.
Wussy chicken.
I didn't hear John say anything about a DC 13. I heard him say it was fine.
Yeah, your character doesn't know it's DC 13.
You got a point
You
there.
metagamer.
I heard him say it was fine.
But okay, let's see what else.
Come on, Spencer. I don't think John's gonna kill you for entering a man's carriage.
No,
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna
you would.
kill you, but
Just seriously maim me.
something like that.
Like it's the actual saber-tooth.
Are there like windows to this?
Honestly,
no windows.
I just
Okay, no
really want the
windows.
situation to just evolve from us chatting, me and Van Richten talking shop, and then just hearing like a thunderbolt outside. We look outside, and then we just see Dragomir on the ground, and I'm just like, ah, ha, ah, 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 ah.
Okay.
Just-
All right.
okay.
I guess I'll go for the handle. Wait, no. Lucky. There we
Lucky.
go.
Okay,
All
reroll
right,
it.
there you go.
Dang it. I guess I really don't know. All right, I opened the thing.
It looks safer than it did
It'll be
before.
fine.
Alrighty, here we go.
What'll
As
it be?
you
Door
open the
number
door,
one.
the door swings outwards. You hear a click, and a loop of wire that was wrapped around the interior handle releases a flask of alchemist fire to start falling. The interior walls of the wagon are covered in flasks of alchemist fire. Make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
All right.
Okay. That was not what I was expecting in the slightest.
There's a 12 and a 16.
Alright, you
Um,
pass,
Oh, okay.
which is good for you. I'm not going to GR this, just so you can see here. The wagon explodes, obviously.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
we're just gonna look outside to see what the
You
hell
take
just
27
happened.
fire damage.
I would like to reduce that damage.
Okay.
My reaction.
And the rest of you hear a very loud explosion come from beneath you.
Ooh.
And you're
Right.
and Van Richten
I'm
just, what was that?
I'm just gonna peer out the
What did he
window.
know more than anyone else?
You
I'm gonna
see
peer out the window.
smoking rubble where the wagon used to be.
Oh.
And Dragomir.
And Dragomir lying on the ground, seeming to be have been
He's, like,
scorched
covered
by
in
the
stuff.
explosion a little bit.
Poor guy.
I'm gonna double over.
Van Richten starts to chuckle a little bit too.
I'm
Start laughing.
I'm turning to Van Richten. You booby trapped the wagon.
That wasn't my wagon.
Oh,
Oh.
well, who did?
I'm not
Oh, dear.
sure. I have a suspicion though, and she won't be happy to find out her wagon exploded.
That made
There
my
was a
week.
safe way in, by the way. If you had succeeded your check, you would have noticed a trap door in the floor, and there was a whole bunch of treasure inside of the wagon that you would have gotten.
Dang.
Is any of it intact?
No, none of it's intact at all. It blew up.
Are there like gold coins?
Nope, they got melted.
Somewhat.
It's all
Okay.
shrapnel.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think we were talking about something before that.
None of you are gonna go check on Dragomir?
Nah, he's fine.
I'm a vampire hunter. I don't give a shit.
He's Bye.
I just want to.
Fine. He'll live.
Look out the window.
yeah.
We're like,
We don't care about our friend.
I don't consider him a friend.
That's
I
Is there
barely
any other
consider
advice
Alana a
you
friend.
need?
What?
Is there any other advice you need?
I'm trying to think. There were. I seem to recall there were a couple reasons we saw the
coup.
what?
This is we had the coup.
Yeah.
There
yeah,
was what's
we
her
were
name?
talking.
Getting her out.
Yeah.
Safe
Yeah.
place.
So it
Uh,
currently sounds like our safest bet would be the next town over.
mhm.
Krezk, yeah.
And it
Not
is.
sure what we can. I'm not sure what we can do to keep the. Not sure what we can do to keep those poor sods out of Strahd's clutches. But this lady sounds But this lady sounds like she's going to get this done with or without us.
Yes.
And a lot of people in that town would probably be happier off with that mayor out of the city.
The Burgomaster may be stupid, but he is at least not a servant of Strahd.
Pick the lesser of two evils. There's a reason this job got too hard. It's always about the lesser evil.
It's only 3.8 miles to go from where we are to Krezk, so we could probably.
To the winery?
To Krezk.
No, I was saying to Krezk.
Oh yeah, to check that
Where
out.
we are.
It would have only been
Double
an
check
hour
the-
walk to get to Van Richten's
Yeah.
tower, I just realized.
What?
Yeah, it's 3.8 miles from Van Richten's Tower to Valaki, so we could go back to Valaki, grab her, and then go the 7 miles to Krezk.
What else am I gonna do? Okay, I'm damaged. Can I
Tim's you-
build like? I was thinking maybe I build like a sled out of the wooden crates from the first floor.
I was like, out of the rubble? No, there's nothing left.
No. It's like I'm aware of that.
Make a
As he picks
Pieces
wood
of
from his chest.
Shrapnel.
make a survival check
Maybe I can build.
to try to manage that.
Alright.
Anyways, yeah.
You've been here.
9.
So long
No.
have you been here, Dan?
Okay.
In Barovia?
Yeah.
Far too long. I've lost count. It's hard to keep track of the days here. Sun never shines.
Yes.
Interesting.
It is a dreadful place.
Rains quite often as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's. So that means there's. Well, with how there's no telling when Strahd actually likes to be on the move.
He's an
Shame about the
enigmatic
wagon.
one.
Shame about the wagon. Would have borrowed it.
Wasn't mine to give anyways.
Either way, we're gonna end up running.
Yes.
And last time we moved her, we saw him.
What did he try?
What?
What did he try?
Very first thing he did was he tried to get his hands on her.
I assume you stopped her? Stopped him?
Yeah. Shrugged this. I pull my whip off my belt, and he shrugged this off like it was a mosquito bite. Weirdly enough, can't believe I'm actually saying this, but that idiot who blew himself up downstairs is actually the reason she even made it back to Crescent. Back to what's it?
Lucky.
Yeah, Velocki.
I'm
Lucky
surprised
just
I'm
yells from the
surprised
bottom floor.
that Spawn didn't work with Strahd. I can sense his mark on him.
Strahd oh, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure Strahd recognized him, and frankly, he confused the hell out of all of us with what he did. I mean, stop me if you've heard this one before. Strahd was holding her all hostage like them vampires always do. I attempt to get his hands off, but then that Dampier down there goes up and he also takes her hostage. Confused the hell out of all of us. So I took advantage of the confusion and then we all ran.
Interesting plan.
While I don't know exactly where his loyalties lie, he's not working with Strahd, which is enough for me right now.
Suppose we take what we can get.
Like I said, it's always the lesser of two evils with this job.
He nods.
Yeah, so how long have you actually held out here? I find it hard to believe you actually rigged up the whole structure.
No, the tower was here long before me, built by some sort of wizard as his lair. The wizard died years ago, and the tower has gone empty since I came here.
Would you happen to know anything? What was the description from the card? Like a crazy druid?
Crazy wizard, his mind is broken, but his
The
spells are
Mad
strong.
Mage.
Yeah. Would you happen
Sounds
to
like
know any?
sounds like the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. He was here before me, and he is truly insane. What raises your interest in him?
Oh, when we got here, fortune teller told us about him. Couple things she said, and I wasn't taking it too seriously. But one thing really stuck out to me. She told me something about finding friends in the Ravens or something like that. And what do I get? But the very first thing you tell me is something about ravens.
Yes.
And the story this fortune said was something about a king. Or I think it was a king. Was it a king or a crusader or something? I'm trying to remember. Because I remember we very quickly figured out that there was a correlation between the crazy wizard and an original uprising against Strahd.
It was that the crazy wizard will serve as your ally against Strahd.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that was it. Okay, so retcon that last statement.
Yeah.
The fortune said he'd be an ally against Strahd.
Well, Madame Eva's fortunes are rarely wrong. I suggest you seek him out, see if you can have any luck with him.
Does he usually sit in one spot, or is he the terrible kind of crazy that keeps running around town?
He points you to a specific mountain pass on your map near M.
There are 5
There are 5 M's.
Near this M. Near here. Near this little river thing that goes back here.
Symbolic woods.
Well, I mean, there is a spot on the map that says Mount Baratok, and it has a big black arrow.
Yeah.
But no, it's this area here is where he points to. He usually frequents an area near here. You'll have to go off into the wilderness to reach him. But
Very typical. Well, thank you very much for that kind of help.
Wait, in theory, could we travel up the river?
that would be what I would suggest. Be a little less rocky than trying to travel through the woods.
Do you know if the Valaki would have boats or canoes, any kind of watercraft?
Unlikely. They're afraid of the lake. Think Strahd has sea monsters in there.
Any proof?
None that I know of.
Pressed around.
But more than likely, we would have to craft one ourselves.
Yes.
$19 per pound.
And then we cut downstairs, and it just shows Dragomir. Apparent, he's like, how did this happen? And we're just like, what? How did what happen? I was trying to make a sled, and I made a boat.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk
Why
about?
do you keep unintentionally helping us?
That is not your concern. I wanted to make a sled. This is a problem.
Why a
God,
sled?
That would be amazing if you actually made what we need while we were talking about what we need.
We're gonna need a boat. We're gonna have to make it. And since I have the marine background, I'm probably the best one for it. I have proficiency with water vehicles.
I'd give you proficiency on that check if you were trying to make a boat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while all this stuff is happening, Dragomir just sounds and been like, "Thank God!" I set out to make a sled, and I made a canoe. Yeah.
What would you guys
Whatever
like?
will I do?
What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
Okay, so can I attempt to make a sled again or no?
No.
Oh, okay, all right. If I
Oh,
can't do
safe.
that, then shoot, what is there to take? We
There
have
is
the
nothing to
crates.
take.
Where's the town of
There's
Kresik?
always something to take.
Kresik is at S.
It's 3.8 miles along the road.
I guess like I don't know.
Why am I-
I'm gonna scout
I'm the guy
around
with
me.
the map. Why am I the worst at navigating this thing?
You don't find anything, Dragomir. There's nothing to take. You blew up the only thing that had anything to take.
No, I mean I'm scouting if like people like what was it come close.
Nope.
Or like looking for shifty eyes. in the
Nope.
distance.
Looking for their now blown up wagon.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Oh, that's still funny.
Very.
Anyways,
I think. Well, I think the. Well, I think I have. Well, I think I've got all the questions I need answered for now. But although I do have to ask what all that business was about the tiger.
I've kept it as a pet recently. Been training it to fight against Strahd's agents.
And the kerfuffle in the town.
It broke out of my wagon. Thanks to a pair of idiots, Lady Watcher's sons. As for Lady Watcher herself, you could attempt to prevent her coup.
Might be what we need to do, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
I'm not sure what would be the best way to go about it.
Perhaps some
No.
associates of mine, some knights that said they were staying a bit over here, and I point to where Q is on the map. That's where the knights were. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a knight right
Yeah.
there.
That's
Perhaps
okay.
they might be able to assist.
That's
Yeah, we
where
already-
the ones. Yeah, we knew about that. It was like the one
The Order
undead
of the
knight.
Silver Dragon? Unlikely.
Yes, yes.
Most of them just wander the woods and attack Strahd's minions on sight. They're revenants, shells of their former selves. Though if you were to purify them, I suppose it may be possible.
Know anyone capable of purification?
I've heard a rumor that one of them knows the method to purify their order. One more thing before you go. The whip you carry. I have known a few who have carried it. It is not at its fullest potential yet. I believe the
What?
secret to unlocking its potential lies within the Amber Temple.
The one that we just said. The one that I have crossed with a black X.
Yes.
It's also like 16 miles from where we are,
Yes,
going
but
along the road.
it's definitely worth your time to upgrade the Vampire Killer.
Yeah, probably.
It's a pretty powerful
Upgrades,
magic item
people.
once you get it maxed out.
Upgrades, people.
We're going to. Yeah. I can't unsee that scene without seeing that one pixel perfect snapshot I've seen of that whole scene, where when he's saying "Why be you when you can be new?" Because we were watching it with kids, and obviously for kids you have to pause it at various moments to appease the fact that they all have to take bathroom breaks at one point. We paused it and we were sitting there for a while and we were just staring at Ratchet on the screen because all we could see was the fact that his face could only be, "Whoa, cocaine!" It was just, that face was beautiful. I'll have to see if I can find it in my screenshots and then put it on the Discord.
So
It's
yeah, now
really
that you're
funny.
done at the tower, where are you headed now? I'm just
Uh,
declaring you're not.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah,
didn't
so-
mean to do that.
Yeah, so
we gotta go to the line.
however, I will ask, what is the do you think if the Burgermaster was able to figure out what was going on, he'd be able to do anything about it, or is he that incompetent?
Unlikely
Yeah.
he'd manage anything. Most he could do is give a stern word to her.
We've heard the name. He told me the name of the group, the Raven Group.
Keepers of the Feather.
Keepers of the Feather. All right. What about the Keepers of the Feather? What's their stake in all this?
They oppose Strahd, though obliquely, so. They may be willing to help you if you earn their trust.
Pretty sure at least one of their birds knows that I'm at least somewhat on their side. Maybe if we manage to meet with them before our time expires. Why do we have so much shit to do in so little time?
That's life.
Yeah, I'd drink to that if I didn't want to keep this for the rest of the day.
Your water skins are probably empty by now.
Oh, yeah, no,
But you're literally by a lake, so I'm not even going to make you make a check to get any more.
Okay.
That's the thing I'll do. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna go by there.
Yeah, so. Well, if we ever have. Well, I'll let you know if we have any more advice or decide to do something as crazy as storm the castle or something.
You know where I'll be.
All right. You have a good one and stay safe. Good hunting.
You as well.
I get on the elevator. Yes, this won't make me feel like an asshat. Down.
You go down.
And then proceed to say down 3 more times when it stops at each floor.
Down.
Okay. All right, you make it down to the bottom of the tower. Where are you headed now?
Well, first I head outside and I see Dragomir. What has Dragomir been up to since we saw his ass on the ground?
Okay, all right. So after getting all of my supplies inside of these crates, my newly acquired crates, and used rope to kind of jerry rig it to my back, um, as well as like some other way to carry it. Other than that, I got water for myself. I don't know if any of you guys wanted some, but but there's a lake over there. Other than that, not much. What did you talk about?
I hold back his mark. Did anything interesting happen while we were gone?
Oh yes, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I put my hood over my
You
hood
just
over my
look
head.
around and
for going
see
out.
the debris and carnage from the explosion.
You can see that like most of the shrapnel is still like, well, is off of Dragomir, but there's still like some of it.
There's still at least some splinters of wood caught in your hair.
Yeah.
When I make it down in the middle of this conversation, I just look. I see Dragomir still like plucking pieces of wood from him, and I just start chuckling.
Like using
Oh.
one splinter as a toothpick, nonchalantly.
Like bridge of my nose.
I mean, hey, you have an endless supply of them right now, and at least one of them was stuck in you.
But yeah, is
I'll fill you in when the others get down here. I'm gonna get some water.
okay.
And as I go down, I let out a small chuckle that's drowned out in the rain.
Okay.
I could just picture Jerry in the background just watching the whole thing.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah,
And honestly, that's
around with
all
the
of
giant
that.
rat.
The fact
Yeah,
that
he's
once
just
again,
sitting in the background.
I must reiterate, every single time when it comes to Jerry, because every single one of us except Maddie forgets about her. I choose to believe that Jerry does not appear in any scene until they are deliberately brought up, in which case the camera pans slightly to the left and they're just
Is it the same? Yeah, he was there the whole time.
It's like quantum
It's like
mechanics.
that.
It doesn't exist unless it's observed.
It's like that scene in Puss in
literally
Boots.
he is there. He's just off camera because nobody cares.
It's like that part in Puss in Boots where like the Humpty Dumpty guy was like, I was always there.
Yeah. That insanely well done and terrifying scene. I loved that.
Okay, moving on.
Jerry just
Okay,
like
yeah.
occasionally barks.
Anyways, so yeah, I fill up my water skin and I go up and fill in Dragomir on what our new objective is on the town. Because first of all, if we can manage to stop the coup from happening, we might not need to move her in the first place, which would be for the best because moving her at all is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Because that brings Big Man himself to us, and we barely made it out last time.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
And so,
although in general, it probably long term might be a good idea to still move her to Kresik simply because it's farther away.
True.
But it wouldn't. But we could bump it down on the list. We could get other things straightened up first, like upgrading Vampire Killer, or getting the wizard on our side.
I would almost recommend that we do that we upgrade to the Morning Star when we get our after we move her, because you do have a point. It would be good to move her regardless, but I feel like if we can somehow lessen the damage of the town, then we can move her safely in the confusion, because it sounds like if we do that, then Strahd might think we might keep her there, and then we'll move her quietly, so that way if Strahd does decide he's going to go on a church raid, he's going to find that she's not there.
Yeah.
But
And
then again,
by
that's
the way,
me trying to play reverse
yeah.
psychology with a non-player character, so I have no idea how
Yeah.
this is going to work.
And
All right.
more
okay,
importantly,
so-
you're
Guys.
trying to play reverse psychology with Strahd.
Yeah.
Strahd is like Thrawn levels of intelligence.
Oh
I
gosh,
figured.
that's terrifying.
Yeah,
That is not good.
Yeah.
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 Which
but
means
the
I'm
important
definitely
thing
not
is-
playing him right. If I were playing him right, you guys would have failed like a couple of things you would have done. Because Strahd would have
Yeah.
gotten in your way. But I'm not playing him right because I don't know how to play him. But
Well, that's
hopefully
fair.
it's still at least fun.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I still love the idea of Strahd being super intelligent, but getting bewildered by weird stuff like Dragomir suddenly taking the hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell? Who does that?
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe that goes more into my reasoning that I kind of know how much more capable Strahd is of killing us than you do. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought,
but-
okay, we keep him away from what he wants. Not the other way around.
But no, regardless of what your reasoning was, to everyone else, you just looked insane because you were just like, because you went in there with the logic of stay back or the girl dies, and then you go, and then you suddenly ran up to the vampire, grabbed the girl, and was like, you stay back or the girl dies. What the hell are you doing?
You were like, remember, oh, buddy, this isn't how we act.
Yeah.
Can't do this.
Like.
There are
Like,
rules and regulations.
It's kind of like that moment in the third Pirates movie. Stay back, or we kill the man. Kill him, he's not our man. Wait, then whose man is he?
All right.
But anyways,
So how are we
yeah,
going to go about doing this?
Yeah, so I mentioned something about the Court of the Feather.
Keepers of
I
the
don't know
feather.
if you what
Keepers of the feather.
Keeper of
Keepers
the
of the Feather.
Feathers. God, I'm terrible with names.
All right. Okay.
See here, we
Okay.
all know that they were weird ravens, right?
Yeah. We know that we know
Okay,
that they are were ravens, but
I overheard
a
the
big
barkeep.
yeah.
Yeah, something I
We
knew
have to
about
go
the-
to. Oh
the
yes,
winery.
Barkeep says we need to go over here. It kind of points onto the map where the wizard's wine is.
Yeah.
I was like, we got to do something about that. And then does that? I think we go back to Valaki after that.
We could stop
And
by
this
the
will-
outpost the night.
And how
of
is
the
this
Silver
related
Dragon.
to our current issue? I mean, I know I'd love to get drunk as much as the next guy, but we kind of have a thing to do.
The raven. See, there were a whole bunch in the rafters, and the barkeep
Yes.
pointed him, and he would
I did
solve
notice
that.
that.
I have a feeling that those are were ravens and they were watching over us for a particular reason, and maybe if we appease them, we'll be able to get more knowledge. So we should probably like do something for them first. And not to mention, we get your wine, and we probably get the cart in which we can put stuff in while we're doing this thing. Granted, most of the space is going to be for wine, but that is besides the point. It's like we can
Yes.
do this, and then we can go all the way back to Valaki. We can stop we can stop the coup. Actually, I have a plan behind that. So first, we agree. That way, we are in on it. And if we are in on it, then she's going to tell us the other parts of the plan, as well as who is
Not a
involved.
bad idea.
And then we have a hit list of who we can keep, who we can knock out. Makes
So you're
sense.
saying the best. So you're saying the best. So what you're saying right now is the best way to appease the raven, the court of the feather is to get them their supply of wine.
Well, I mean,
Why
there's
the
that.
hell did you? And I'm gonna pull out my flask, take a long sip of it, and then I'm gonna thrust it at him. Why the hell didn't you say that to begin with? Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
On the way back from the winery, perhaps we should stop by the Knights of the Silver Dragon, see if they can assist us. I'm
Well,
certain
yeah,
they would be more
we
than
could.
willing to help
At
us
the
out.
very least, get our quests from our necessary quests from them to deal with while we're out and about doing other stuff.
Is it just me, guys? Or is the stack of side quests just growing and growing and growing and growing?
This is
Hang
a
on,
pretty
hang-
sandboxy campaign, so.
Hang on, let me take a look at the map and no, I don't see it.
There's
No, I don't see
crazy.
it.
There's
I don't see all the
wizard's wine.
scribbles I've been making.
You're walking
so-
away. You're walking away from the tower, and you're round a bend, and there's a man standing before you with his back to you.
Um,
Do we
I
recognize this
I-
person? Is
Not
it someone we've
immediately.
seen before?
I call out to him, "Hello, fellow traveler."
Went
So
to
you're
see
bullying.
Van Richten, did you?
Do I recognize that
Was
voice?
that his
Yeah,
name?
that's Strahd's voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Bollocks.
Oh, hello, old friend. How are you?
Bollocks.
We were never once friends, Dragomir.
Oh, I like to believe we were.
You're
Maybe
Oh, I
deluding
get it.
yourself.
friends, I
again.
was
Oh, I
gonna
get
say.
it. You were roommates, weren't you?
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Yes.
Gutter brains.
I've seen that one 100 times. It was one of the most
It's-
popular vines.
Yes, it's a wonderful vine.
I think of that every single time I'm on a phone call in public.
All right.
And they were roommates.
Oh, but
they were
what are
roommates.
you doing here, Strahd?
I
Isn't
have
it
to
a bit
keep-
too rainy out?
I have to keep an eye on those who seek to destroy me, don't I?
Oh yeah, that probably makes sense.
So, what do
I
you
mean-
plan to do next?
Well, just here
There's a
too.
wine.
We're
There's-
going to acquire some wine, if you know what I'm
I think
saying.
that's just because I started smacking
Yeah,
him
no,
upside
I'm
the head
just
and be
gonna-
like, you idiot.
No, I'm just gonna tell him straight up. Listen, I have half a flask, and I'm way too sober for this. So I'm just gonna go to the winery and see if they can help me with that. Cheers.
Same as him.
Cheers, mate.
Just trying to think
And
of what he would do here.
Yeah, and I just
It's just like
He's just like, yo, what?
I just walked
It's
past
just like-
him. Okay, I think they.
I'm
okay, I
see.
think they-
I imagine you just like I'm standing right here, and you're concerned about getting drunk.
Yeah. Why?
Like, you can join if you want. I mean,
I mean, you want wine? I heard it's decent.
yeah,
That
I wouldn't mind a
time-
good wine tasting.
My
Vampire
castle has a
killers.
great store of wine.
Oh,
That
May
time
we visit
Belmont tried to
sometime?
take the vampire out for drinks.
Strahd,
Oh.
Strahd smiles a very evil smile. Of course. Visit whenever you like.
oh, okay. Do we want to make this like a dinner date or something? It's like, should we wear something special? What's the occasion?
I might
Yeah,
have to
what's
do
the
something
dress
about
code?
this. I might have to do something about the smell.
Yeah, you smell
You're like you've
disgusting.
grown a
Oh,
second
yeah.
head.
And Strahd's like, yeah, you smell delicious. Stop that.
Had a run-in with Morgantha and her daughters. I've wanted to drive that hag out for a very long time, but she knows too much that is too useful.
Oh, that's what her name is. I thought it was Morgan. Thank you for clarifying. Now,
Wait,
you're welcome.
what did you just say?
You know Morgantha and her sisters. You know those hags that we
Oh.
I
Almost
stole some
killed
chickens
us.
from the other day because they didn't pay their protection money. You see, that's what you get if you don't pay your protection money, ladies and gentlemen.
Face palm.
Two.
And you all
I'm-
hear a
I'm
very
gonna-
audible smack.
I'm gonna turn around to Dragomir. I still don't know where the hell you've been getting that idea.
It's just it's like going on a toll road, except the toll road is somebody's residence.
Usually
So
when I
real
go-
quick,
Usually when I go on a toll road, I whip their fingers off and tell them to leave me alone.
question.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd just like to
What
point
is that
out
question?
Strahd's there, and we just ignored him, starting an argument amongst ourselves.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Well, enjoy. Strahd vanishes.
Oh,
Everyone
my
make a
lip-
dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh dear. Wait a
Oh,
second.
God.
Wait a second. Did I
As
get
an
that at this
explosion goes off in the middle of all of you.
level?
I thought you were gonna say nuke, and
Oh,
it
that's
was
at ninth
too far
level.
off.
He just fireballed you in case that wasn't clear.
25.
No, it was.
Oh, that
I would like to point out I
Right.
was walking away from this.
Yes, but you would have still been in the range.
Yeah.
Okay, because I
Oh,
did
no.
say I just walked
no.
past Strahd.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. Okay.
I mean it is 20-foot
Oh.
radius. Never mind.
Okay.
40 feet. There's no way I wasn't in range.
Everyone but Vladimir and Marie, you take just a sec. 18 fire damage. And Vladimir and
Oh.
Marie, you both take 37 fire damage.
Ooh.
Chief.
Did that bring either of you below a quarter hit points?
Half.
Got me to 6 health points.
I assume that's below
Ah.
a quarter hit points.
Yeah, my max is
Look.
43.
Below a quarter of my health. Let me take a look at my.
I am so glad
take a look at my current hit points, and that would bring me to. And if I were to do full math, that you said 37 damage.
Yes.
Which was half of the other.
No, that was the full damage because you failed.
Yeah.
Oh, so what was the half damage me and Maddie were taking?
You failed.
No.
Yeah, you
Oh,
two
I did
failed.
fail?
Everyone else
Yeah.
passed.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. In which case, okay. So what that did to me was, if I were to do math correctly, I'd be currently at -2 health.
Oh, jeez, you're that
Wait.
hurting?
What?
I would have been at -1 if Maddie hadn't slapped me.
How are you that low?
Wait. When did you take damage
So you still
earlier?
would have been down.
At full health.
I was
When
not
was
at
your-
full health because I was still technically injured from last night. All my health that I had was from hit dice.
You would have gained the health from You would have
From
still
rolling
gained
hit dice.
the new health from leveling up.
Hang on.
Yeah, but you just wouldn't have.
You
gained
should
a
have
hit
been at
die.
full health.
I should have been.
Yeah.
Because you would have rolled hit dice to heal up, and then you would have gained new health from leveling up.
Yeah, you should be at full health.
Okay, let me
Well, you should have
let me
been at full
redo
health.
my math then.
So you would have been at 1 below full health after getting smacked.
Yeah. Okay, let me redo my math then. Give me a sec.
Yeah, Spencer and I are the two that took damage today, because Spencer got mauled by a bear, and then blew himself up.
Speaking of which,
I
did
got
that
stabbed in the leg.
That did not, because
Okay.
I have that again because
Okay,
I'm
fair
a
enough.
freaking. I'm so glad I picked that level to Rogue and didn't multi-class at that point.
You have is uncanny
below
dodge
a
limited
quarter?
uses?
Below a quarter, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
But,
I just
okay,
I
it has
just did
unlimited
math,
uses,
and I
but
am not.
only if you use your reaction. So in the case of the bear claws, I couldn't do that
because you already
and
used
the
the
mouth at the same time.
Yeah.
I am
So it's unlimited number of reactions.
Yes.
above a quarter.
Okay. Maddie, I rolled
Yes?
low. Do you want to add your con mod?
Con mod.
Your Constitution modifier to get a less bad injury.
What is your con mod?
+3?
Ooh.
What?
You
This
just
is-
barely avoided something real bad. I mean, you still got something bad, but not as bad. You have minor
Okay.
neurologia. Whenever you attempt to take an
Neuralgia?
action in combat, you have to make a DC 10 con save, or you lose your action.
Oh my gosh.
If you receive magical healing of 6th level or higher, or you spend 10 days doing nothing, it goes away.
Okay.
Nothing. Not adventuring. Not 10 days adventuring. 10 days doing nothing but resting. So.
Yeah.
You almost got
Okay.
major
Be like-
neurologia, which would have been that, but DC 15.
Yeah, it's neuralgia. No, not
Neuralgia?
it's
Whatever.
Neuralgia.
So
Shut
this
up.
was fire injury stuff.
right.
Yeah, fire injuries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
And
Do
there
both
are
of them
also
have
ways
that?
you can get rid of it with a healer's kit during a rest.
Oh.
It's not severe
Okay.
enough that it's one of the ones where you can't get rid of it.
Alrighty.
Can't think.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do now?
Well, first I'd like to say, he's not normally this violent.
Have you even seen him in the last 400 years?
No.
That wasn't a super. That wasn't. That wasn't. That wasn't a
Nope.
question that you didn't need to answer. That was a. I'm trying to remember what that term is.
Hyperbolic.
That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't hyperbolic.
No, not hyperbolic.
Hyperbole, exaggeration.
No,
That was
a speech.
hypothetical question.
Yeah, that wasn't a
There we go.
hypothetical. Thank you. That wasn't a hypothetical question. I'm serious. When was the last time you've actually seen the guy?
Okay, DM. How long has it
Yeah.
been?
Several
What's the
hundred
actual-
years.
Several hundred years.
But you don't even know because you have amnesia.
Can he roll?
It's going back to me.
Yes, make a history check.
All right, so
Uh,
rolling 20 plus 3. 22.
Several hundred years.
Okay.
It's hard to say exactly how long.
Is like more than 1,000 or less than 1,000?
Less than 1,000, but several hundred.
All right. It is. I'm gonna say is around the 700-year mark. But I'll have you know, before that, he was a very good guy. For the most part, some things were still questionable, but that's besides the point.
Why do you keep talking about him like he was a decent roommate?
Well, I think we've been over this. He was my commander in the military, and things were going very hunky-dory per se. I mean, sure, I did some questionable things. We might have committed a few war crimes, but that was back in the day when that was more acceptable.
Acceptable.
So are
More
we still moving to
acceptable.
the winery?
If you want to start moving, yes, I will.
Yeah, this is just
Unless
like a
you
long
want to
talk on
rest,
the road thing.
because you all just took a bunch of damage.
This,
Yeah.
we should probably do that.
Yeah.
Short rest, long rest.
How far away did we make it from Van Richten?
Not even a tile.
Okay.
You know what? Might as well walk back to him already.
Okay.
See if he's got anything to help us out. Just up, 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 up.
What is
Hey.
it now?
Yeah, funny that. Just ran into Strahd like 20 feet from here. So,
Interesting.
wondering if you had anything good for burns.
Highs or lows?
Highs.
Oh, I didn't know if this would ever happen.
I was just walking right up to Van Richten, seeing if he can help heal us.
1. 1 is what I rolled on percentile.
Oh my god, that is funny.
Wow.
I'm afraid I do not.
That's a shame. Well,
Oh.
I think we're just gonna rest nearby if it's all the same to you.
That would be fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
floor
I'm
2.
gonna kind of just sit there, cracking my flask opening shut.
Alright. I will say that
And then
that a casting of lesser restoration would reduce it by 1 day. The time you have to stay in, it would reduce the time for the injury by 1 day. You cast it 10 times and it would reduce it to nothing.
I mean, that's good and all, but I think you forgot that our party consists of three
Wait, no.
almost
Paladin-
martial classes.
Paladins
Paladin
get lesser
has-
restoration.
The
But at
Paladin
what
has
level?
right?
5th level.
Second level. Second level spells, so
Oh.
5th level.
Oh, okay. So I'll go
Oh.
ahead
He
and
just
write
needs
that
to
down.
meditate.
All right.
He just needs to meditate and pray.
So
and
yeah, you can
prepare
expend a
that spell
2nd level spell slot to reduce the number of days that she would have to spend resting by 1. So if you were to cast it 10 times, not necessarily consecutively, then it would reduce it to 0.
I forget how many people lesser restoration heals. Is it just one?
Just 1.
You can end 1 condition normally.
And
Well,
because
she
this
does-
is a full injury, I mean, a casting of greater restoration would straight up end it, but you don't have access to that, so yeah.
Otherwise, I would have done that to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the only 2 injuries in the party, Vladimir's necrotic stench and Marie's minor neuralgia.
Yep.
There it is, lesser restoration.
Yeah.
I was just seeing what all it did.
Yeah. Technically, it
ends
doesn't,
1
it
condition.
doesn't help this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, it literally just does that. So anyways, back to what I was doing. I was pretty much just sitting there, clacking my flask open and shut for a little bit, and then I just said, by the way, he knows you're here.
That's not good.
Yep.
Think
He
of it
seems to
this
know.
way.
He seems to keep tabs on everybody.
Oh shoot! I forgot. I'm not allowed to be.
Yeah.
there.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm honestly moving this conversation pretty much certain that it's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, short rest. I assume you would take a short rest.
I'm going to roll.
Camp actions. This
2
will be
hit dice.
considered a normal camp. It will be considered a comfortable camp, but not a defensible or a hidden camp. And
Not
it
if
can't-
I have
and-
anything to say about
And
it.
it can't be a hidden camp. Because it's a tower.
Mm-hmm.
Got a point there.
It's a. Yep. So it's got a. So he knows you are. He knows you're here, and I don't think the disguise was doing much.
Didn't expect to do much for him.
Nope. I'm more concerned about what he wants. What's his? I mean, what even is his game? I mean, he knows where his enemies are. He could win right away if he wanted to. Is it just the thrill of having a hunt, something to take down?
Strahd loves
Is it
the game
just
of cat and mouse.
So it's literally just because he's bored.
Pretty much.
Well, you know, sometimes I always wish it's less complicated, and when you find and whenever I get my wish, I'm always angry that it is. Maybe I should just stop wishing. Clack my flask open and shut again.
Just a moment. Alright, so yeah, camp actions.
Obviously, I'm engaging in small talk with this dude at this
Rest and
point.
recuperate.
Fair enough.
Both of me's.
You guys could spend a camp action to do a address wounds. to attempt to reduce the injury that Maddie has.
Give me
Sure.
attention.
Sure. Medicine, that is.
It will use a use of a healer's kit.
Okay.
And make a medicine check.
That's actually for all done, but still.
Okay. Does anyone want to help him?
Wait, is this just for Aldon or is this for?
This is
This
for
is
trying to
all done
heal
making
Maddie.
a medicine to reduce.
I mean, okay. I'll roll for it.
If you're helping him, then you can do it at advantage. Is what changes.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like I'll help him.
Okay, advantage.
Okay. Up at her.
Remember, you do have
Somehow
a
that
success
works.
card.
Yeah. Let's use that.
All right.
I might as well.
Highs or lows?
Is this considered a saving throw?
Let's see here.
Just skill check.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with highs.
It is reduced by 2 days,
Lovely.
Yay.
so now it is on 8.
Nice.
Keep track of that, Maddie.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
okay.
I'm starting to think we really should do that triage wagon idea.
Dice.
Other camp actions, everyone. So two
Just
camp
running
actions
hit
have been
dice.
used. Helios, Vladimir, and Murray still have their camp actions.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna hold on, spend another hit die.
We should say that Jerry gets
yeah.
a camp action,
Oh.
but his camp action
Alright.
consists of he eats dinner.
Sure.
Who?
Okay. Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll just rest and
Okay.
recuperate.
Helio.
Rest and recuperate. All right. Make a
Yeah.
You can expend a healer's kit if you want to make it especially good, but otherwise just make a medicine check.
Yes.
You are currently in a beaten state, so it will use 2 uses of a healer's kit for dress wounds.
You add your con for hit dice, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Eh,
So,
better
yeah.
than nothing.
Make a medicine check, Maddie.
Alright.
Actually, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't make a difference since someone tended to the wounded. So no, you would get. I believe that means you get max hit dice. Yes, you get all max hit dice during this rest.
That's actually
Okay.
for Helios now.
Oh.
So that's a 1, which means I take minimum, which means I take Helios gets 12 because
Yeah,
durable is actually usable in
If
this
you
campaign.
roll any hit dice, they will be a max.
All right, so
Here's
rolling.
more.
So I still roll the medicine check?
No, don't roll the medicine check.
Okay.
So yeah, if you were going to expend a hit die, instead of rolling, you would just regain 11 hit points
Okay.
per hit die.
Okay.
Because it's max.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Those last two for Helios, I only bothered rolling the hit die to see if I got better than an 8 on a d10. Because durable with a constitution modifier of +4 means I will regain at minimum 12 hit points every time he rolls hit dice.
Wait, so. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and ask Brickton if he knows any good places to get healed up.
Krezik would be your best bet.
Thanks.
Yet more stuff to do in Drezek.
Like I said,
Add it to the list.
like I said, at this point, it's just small talk with the old vampire hunter. I mean, it's like when you sit down with a senior at work. You just end up with small talk.
And I'm getting really tired, so we're going to end the session here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the
That's
end
fine
of the
by me.
session, guys. Be back next week for the next session. This is